January 1992. Madison, Indiana. A 12-year-old girl. Bright. Sweet. Caught in a high school feud she never should have been part of. That night, the young girl left her house, expecting to see a friend. Instead, she stepped into a nightmare. A nightmare carried out not by grown men, but by teenage girls. Hi, I'm Lucy, and this is Echoes in the Dark. Tonight on Echoes in the Dark, we revisit one of the most horrifying crimes committed by children in American history. This is the fire and the fury, the murder of a 12-year-old girl. It began with jealousy. A bitter feud between two high school girls, fueled by rumors, rivalry, and a shared crush on a girl. For teenage girls, none older than 17. They plotted revenge on a girl who was just 12. That night, they lured the young girl from her father's house under the pretense of a secret meeting with the girl they had the shared crush on. She got into their car, unaware it would be the last time she saw home. What followed was hours of terror. They beat her, mocked her, tortured her. And then, as dawn approached, they drove to a remote field and set her on fire while she was still alive. Her body was found the next day, charred, barely recognizable. But the horror didn't end there. The girls confessed. Not out of remorse, but in a twisted attempt to impress friends. They bragged about it, laughed about it. All four were arrested. And the country asked, how could children do something like this? The motive? Jealousy. Possession. Insecurity disguised as power. One of the four girls was jealous of this young girl's relationship with the girl they all had a crush on. One of the girls was just looking for chaos. The other two? They claimed they were afraid to stop it. But no one stopped it. Each girl was sentenced to decades in prison. Some have since been released. Some remain behind bars. And the victim, a young girl? She became the face of innocence lost. Of how teenage cruelty can spiral into something far darker. Her mother didn't seek revenge. She sought understanding. She even publicly forgave one of the killers, and now speaks about forgiveness and justice. But the grief never fades. She was 12. She liked writing notes to her friends. She had braces, a big smile, and her whole life ahead of her. And that was stolen. If you or someone you know is a young person in a toxic or dangerous situation, speak out. Even the smallest voice can save a life. This has been Echoes in the Dark. I'm Lucy. And some echoes come from the flames.